Hi Nick, I'd like to talk to you about the NLP and hypnosis training that you did over the course of the weekend. May I ask, what prompted you to do this learning?
So I've always had this thing about language and how it impacts us, and language is your life. And this was an opportunity to maybe take it to a deeper level. I've got a couple of different coaching programs that I'm with at the present time. And this was something that I wanted to explore because it was, I'd heard so much about it, especially through Jane and through other people that I've met who have done sessions with me in the past. So I've wanted to explore it.
So what do you think that NLP or hypnosis, how do you think that that's going to apply to the work that you do?
Yeah, so within my business, it's certainly a lot of difference in around the languaging that I have regarding how I approach and speak to my clients. In the business I'm in, getting to know my clients is paramount to everything that I do. So being able to relate, get into rapport, understand where they are at, and understand the language that they're using, and even just being with them through the process of what I do as a mortgage broker. This has added so much value to how I can understand and be with them on a daily basis.
So out of all the techniques that you learned over the NLP and hypnosis weekend, what would you say is the most, the most standout technique or the most standout process that you learned that you think, wow, this is going to seriously change my life and everyone else's life?
Well, great question. Which is the best technique? There were so many. Just being in rapport and understanding the sensual acuity of someone, the reactions that they give, the facial expressions, their mannerisms, the way of being. That's just the basic startup, and then from there, just listening to language and understanding the communications that are coming across and how I can communicate, because the best form of communication or understanding communication is the response that you get. So I can learn so much about myself just with being with my clients that they won't even know that they're actually teaching me at the same time. So and being with the others in the room at the same time, it was just great just to see the reflection of who I am through the eyes of who they are, and just being in rapport with those people and understanding who they are, and just being with them is just so important.
So with NLP and hypnosis, how do you think that that's going to help professionals take their industry and their relationships with their clients to a whole new level?
Well, just understanding and being with the people you're with. Being in rapport is so important, just to understand and using the predicates that they use and understanding the language that they use to be able to mirror back to them what their wants and needs are in a business sense and in a personal sense. Is so important, and understanding how to read and grab those micro little bits of gold, which is so important to build rapport with people. That's the essence of what I've got out of this weekend and last weekend.
And for you personally, as a person, how do you think that you can implement what you learned over the course of the few days with the NLP and hypnosis?
It's so internal that everything that is happening is about me, and it's how I portray who I am out to the world, and the reflection that comes back to me about who I am. So just being in my own head, just being in my own body, just being in my own heart, and being able to be a part of the communications that happen between me and everyone else on this great planet, and just the beingness of who I am.
Yeah, thanks so much, Nick. And